Hey all, good morning. This is Sunday morning and I'm getting ready for church. So today is couples vow renewal day, I believe. So throughout the month of October, the sermons have been on relationship. They've been breaking tables, destroying tables, scattering tables. So last Sunday, they made an announcement that today couples should, come if possible, doing anko. You know what anko is now? You all wear same fabric. It just look nice. Me, I just want to look nice. I haven't made up to church in months. I don't even know if I made up to church this year at all. Or maybe I did in January. So I decided to do some makeup today, just a little bit of makeup because I don't want to run late. But while at it, let's talk about some things. Okay? Let me start with this my moisturizer that I don't know why, but it leaves white cast. Okay, it has sunscreen in it, but still, you have to put small and over blend it. Otherwise, you'll be looking like Ojuju Kalaba. Lately, I've been feeling like I don't have enough time to rest for myself, especially on weekends. It just feels like my weekend, boom, 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 weekend is over and Vanessa hasn't rested. I've been feeling this way for about 4 weeks now. Yeah, 3, 4 weeks now. This is Sephora primer. And the lady said I should use small. Thing is, I started a new job 2 months ago. Um, yeah, my previous job was already stressful, as most of you know. Well, you know one thing about starting in new places, when you start doing some things in your old place, you're already used to them. You've set up some processes in place to make your life easy. When you start all over, you have to start setting up those your processes, right? To try to make it easy. So it's kind of like you're in your implementation phase. That implementation phase can be draining. Takes time to set things so that it can be easy for you going forward. So that's the phase where I am. So I always feel drained for some weird reason. Let me wet my beauty blender a bit. All right, I'm back. You can see my trad portraits there. I've told my brother when next he comes here, if he's not coming with the necessary things to, I'm not using this. If he's not coming with the necessary things to hang my pictures, he shouldn't come. My brother is an interior decorator slash professional carpenter. Yeah, he's a professional carpenter. Like I'm serious, for real. He trained with a celebrity carpenter. So if you need someone to handle your interiors, he's a plug for real. So I told him to come hang my photos, choose the best location to do so and do so. Up until last year, any wedding I go for, I always get, why am I not using a mirror? I try to use my camera to my makeup. Okay. I always try to get a makeup artist to do my makeup, you know. When I was staying in Surrey, I had this studio place I go to. And they were pretty affordable, even though I heard their price have tripled now. But they were pretty affordable. Amo, moving into Lekki was a rude awakening. Rude one. You want to go to a small place that you just spend 2 hours and come back. They'll be charging you so much for home service or studio session. Amo, the DIY queen in me came out ASAP. So since this year, going for weddings or anything, I do my makeup myself. Okay, side note, my brows, as you can see, have not been carved probably since maybe since June of this year. So please bear with me. Just bear with me, please. All right. So where was I? Yeah, I'm in the phase where I feel like I barely have time to rest, and it's been crazy for me. But you know one thing, I'm going to be fine. Of course, I'm going to adapt eventually. I just don't know when that'll happen. I hope it's pretty soon because I'm a bit drained. But the main reason I'm here talking to y'all is because I had so many people ask me, how do you manage to do it? People, even people in my former job, my former colleagues, how do you manage to do it? You go to our job, I'm always so stressed, I'm tired, I'm drained. Any opportunity I have, um, any spare time, I use it to sleep because I'm tired. So, how do you have time to still run a YouTube channel, still be a wife? This is Sephora concealer. Still be a wife, you know, cook and all stuff like that. So, first of all, the first couple of minutes of this video was to first let you all know that no, I'm not a superwoman, and yes, I do struggle, and I have been doing my job, still being a wife, cooking, and y'all won't believe it, but sometimes cleaning because my cleaner is now so invested in church programs that on the days she's supposed to come, we won't see her. Before it's she's the one who will reach out. I'm like, oh, don't forget I'm coming tomorrow, blah blah blah. But now it's the other way around. You're the ones that reach out and be like, are you still coming today? We have not seen you. I'm like, oh, she went for a church program and they're not yet done. So she might not come. She will come during the weekend. Sorry, weekday. Now, before now, when my kid sister was still around, we'll indulge and say, okay, that's fine. You can come on Monday, you can come on Tuesday. Because my sister was around, you know. But now there's nobody around. Weekdays we go to work and the house is closed. So that doesn't work no more. So we need her to come on the Saturday she's supposed to come. Yesterday she was supposed to come. I didn't see her. I needed to change my sheets, needed to do some other stuff that she would do for me. Normally, I don't see her. I have to do it myself, in addition to my already stressed life. So yeah, lately has been crazy. However, one thing I noticed is this. Most times we are, why does this look funny? Most times we are much, what's the word? Oh, this concealer can be funny sometimes. Most times we are much stronger than we think. And when you really need to do something, sometimes those things that you thought you can't do or you thought is too much for you, you just see that your body stretches, your mind stretches itself to achieve it because you don't even have a choice. So that's kind of where I find myself now. I have to do these things, right? I have to take care of my home. I have to work. I have to grow my career. Yeah. So yeah, it is what it is. So I end up doing it. Now, a few things that help me survive is, of course, planning ahead. Now, some of these things you all see me do: cook two soups, buy a full gold, buy cartons of turkey, a carton of turkey, some chicken, you know, is to help me because one thing that really takes time is going to the market. I so dislike going to the market, especially of late, because it's just so stressful. Some days the sun is so hot, and it's like, damn. So when I have these things in my house, it saves me a lot of time. Then, if you're watching my Organize With Me videos, you see that we also shop for groceries, toiletries, and other things in bulk, and we do that like once a quarter, sometimes once in 5 to 6 months, depending on consumption. So one of my tips basically is bulk buying. It helps, really, it does help. Then, you see soups. When I don't have soups in my freezer, it's like I lose sleep because those soups can help your life, eh? They can so help your life. So please, bulk buy, bulk cook when you can. Like have soups, stews, what mean by stews? Soup, stew, so that you know it can save you a lot of time, right? And you also it will help you not to be, you guys will be eating out every time. That would be very weird. I don't like that. We eat out once sometimes, but most times when we eat out, it's not because there's no food there. Just maybe because we are craving a particular thing, you know. So we now buy stuff. Besides that, eating out I don't really recommend, but to everyone is our own. At the end of the day, it's you that knows how you want to run your house or your life. And also having an understanding partner that sometimes I can't do some of the things I am supposed to do. That's the truth. And my husband will just see how this I'm looking like somebody that want to pass out. He will tell me go and rest. Go and rest. Just relax. If we eat out today or if we do this today, if we do that today, nobody's gonna die. So just go and rest. So you're having an understanding partner, not the one that will see that you are so tired. And that's when they want to eat fresh food. They want that they want salad soup with catfish and pounded yam. My sister, when you are picking a partner, please pick one that is kind and understanding. It's very important. And if you're a guy here, please try and be a kind and understanding partner. Because sometimes women they try you. Honestly, it's not easy. Because I mean, we both have jobs. We both have jobs. So it's not easy. Try and be understanding. She can't do certain things sometimes. It's not the end of the world. She can do it another time. Or you can get someone to do it. When I mean get someone, I don't mean your side chick. Some men are so insensitive. Anyways, so those are my few tips. So I'm sure some of you were hoping I would come and tell you, oh, to get this done, you have to perspire, to conquer, to aspire. I do this by to stire, to conspire, to conspire. Sorry to disappoint you. A human being I be. I just do it. I can't tell you that I perspire to aspire. Some days I'm tired. Some days it feels like it's too much. And some days it's just so easy. I'm not even going to lie. Some days it's just like a cup of tea. Yes, I have days like that that just I dey run am. It's just natural. Like when I was my other job, honestly, because like I said, I'd already known how to go about my things, put processes in place. A lot of things that I was doing then was very natural to me, really. I didn't stress too much. So by the time you do some of these things, after a while you get to find out ways to make it easier for you, basically. So and until you get to that point, be patient with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Oh shit, why am I not, you know, X and X is doing this thing looks makes it look so easy. For me it's a struggle. Yeah, I get that feeling, but it did happen. So take your time, look for processes that work for you. Please, sister, If you are still the type that believes that you must do suffer hair to be a good wife, stop it today. Today. I beg. Like me, I have a cleaner, I have a washing machine and a dryer and some other things that I used to help myself. If you can afford it, please buy it. Don't come and kill yourself because you want to. If I never use bucket and uh, detergent, sit down, put wrapper like this to wash clothes, I never be good wife. Or yo, if you can afford it, look for the easier route out. I beg. There's no award. I always say there's no award for who suffer pass. So please take note of that. Now let's talk about this thing that has been going on, talking about relationship and choosing a kind partner. This lady, media surrounding her death is just so horrible. People saying things that I'm just like, where is empathy? Where is the place of empathy, really? So there's this lady that was unfortunately murdered by her boyfriend, and he cut her into parts to dispose of her body. And then he was caught by his estate security. People are just saying all sorts of things. First of all, no one deserves that. Let's start from the basics, okay? No one deserves that. I don't care who she was or how she lived her life. No one deserves to be butchered, killed and butchered like that. And no family deserves to go through that kind of pain, okay? Let's keep it a buck, okay? It's not even funny. Secondly, to the best of my knowledge and what I've been reading, she was a 300 level student, and the guy was a 400 level. Sorry, I said was. It's alive. The guy is a 400 level student. People keep saying she must have gone for a rich guy. Now she's learned the hard way. When women will be looking for already made men, that's why things like that happen to them. I'm sorry, but is a 400 level student not still trying to figure out his life? What is already made man about him? I'm really confused. Now, if she was in school and she was dating some guy that probably is way older, is not in school like her, you know, is known to be really rich without us knowing where the money is coming from, I will understand those kind of comments. Not that they're nice, but I will understand where they are coming from. But now you're seeing broke boys that were rejected by ladies coming and be saying really insensitive things. Things like they don't pity her, they don't pity this, they don't blame the guy. She's learned the hard way. What does that mean? No, for real. What does that mean? How much does a 400 level student make or have? I'm confused because when I was in school, most of my fellow 400 level boys, aside the ones that were trust fund kids, they were broke. So what exactly is this whole talk about? Secondly, another thing I've noticed is that most time the people that do these crimes are actually the broke boys. We've had multiple cases of ladies being beheaded in this Ogun state by their boyfriends. Young ladies and young guys involved by their boyfriends. And these boys, you see them, they are so raggedy, tattered. You know that for sure this one doesn't have a penny to his name. And still, they are the ones who behead their girlfriends. So when you're always saying, she learned the hard way, she shouldn't have gone. Honestly, who is the perfect guy when we have the broke ones committing crimes as well? Probably even doing it the most gruesome way, because it's like, I feel like for them, they're like, you know what? I'm already broke. I'm already going through a lot. I don't know why I sound like this. I'm already broke. I'm already going through a lot. So it's a do or die affair at this point. I'm gonna cut you into meat pieces. If I get caught, I get caught. Prison life and my life right now, not much different. If I die, I die. I feel like those ones are even more determined to do whatever to be honest, because when you hear their own crimes, and it's always for petty amounts, you hear things like they wanted to sell the head for 20,000 naira. And it's like, honestly, I can just imagine what the family will be feeling like, how they'll be feeling. Because it's like, wait, you beheaded my child's head for 20,000 naira? Are you for real? Do you get me? So when people make all these statements, okay, what about the ones that are broke and doing it to their girlfriends? Please tell me, what about those ones? So the long story short is, ladies should just be careful out there. Listen, if you're with someone who is all about money, and that's literally all they know, what they talk about, aspiring to live above their means, you might want to take a step back, for your own safety. If you just get a few clues that could point you in the direction of this person is not someone I will be safe around, run. I know some of these ladies, sometimes they don't even get the clue, to be honest. The heart of man is desperately wicked, right? It's easy to judge. Oops. It's easy to judge from afar and say, this is exactly what, this is exactly why she did this, this is exactly why she did it. But you don't know the full story. You don't. You really do not. So don't do that. You should always have empathy regardless. Like I said, no one deserves what she got. Absolutely no one. We really need to stop, okay? Blame the murderer, don't blame the victim. What's wrong with y'all? All this victim shaming is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And any guy you see come under the comments and say things like that, you should watch out for him. If you're his girlfriend, you might want to step aside, because that speaks to the kind of person he is. He might hurt you tomorrow and be quick to justify it and make you the villain for absolutely no reason. So I beg, oh, if someone asks you, or maybe one of the things you should ask for is their social media, and go and check the comments they drop on pages, especially on certain topics, right? I think that's something that a lot of people need to do. It's not just about going to check his page to see if he has a girlfriend or wife. Most people, they don't post on their page. So maybe you can get their details and go and check what they comment on other people's pages and see if they are commenting like somebody who escaped Yaba left. You don't know where Yaba left is, a psychiatric hospital. And mascara is finished. See if they are commenting like people that escaped Yaba left, or like people that were not properly trained, or if they are human beings that have some kind of human sympathy. Because you'll be shocked how much of a long way that goes in any relationship. Being with someone that has empathy, someone who is kind, never underestimate that. Never. Don't even make that mistake. Because some of these men, Shege Pro Max. And this goes to the ladies too. Let's be realistic, right? Any 400 level student who is already trying to sell body parts, because again, people are saying it's ritual, but I believe it's organ trafficking. I don't know which one is rituals. Because is it that when you give about the head, the native doctor the head, money will be flowing inside your bedroom? I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who is ignorant. But does this ritual thing work, or is it organ trafficking? Or I should off my mic. Which one? The guy clearly is a very greedy person. What do I mean? You've not even finished school. From what I read, he's an engineering student, so he even still has one more year to go. He's not in final year. So you haven't finished school. So it's not a case of I finished school I've looked for a job. Everything has been crazy, you know. I've tried everything I can. So I now went to the dark side. No, that's not the case here. You haven't even finished school. Labor market has not jammed me apako. So what exactly are you looking for? That is so bad that organ harvesting had to be your next option. When you're a student, no matter how much money your girlfriend wants to ask you, she can't ask you to buy her a car. She can't ask you to take her to Dubai unless she's mentally unstable. Because you're all about students, okay? So, what exactly were you looking for that you had to go the organ trafficking route? That speaks more to his character as a person than the girlfriend, whatever it is the case may have been. So, shame on y'all that are saying, nah, she's looking for a made man. You all are full of shit, okay? Full of plenty shit. And God forbid it happens to a female in your family, someone close to your heart. God forbid. Okay? Because karma is real. So if you're watching this video and you're one of the delusional people that have been saying stuff, please make a U-turn now. Please make a U-turn now. And if you can't make a U-turn, please go back to Yaba left. Because that's clearly where you belong. Some pick-me ladies are probably commenting the same thing. Which is crazy, man. Which is crazy. And if you're a pick-me person here, you might want to pick yourself, okay? Maybe karma is real. Okay? Never forget that. Might be slow, but it's real. Yo. I see. I can't do more about this brows. I've tried. Damn, my stomach is doing. I'm going to try to the stomach calm down. And to do some highlighting. Y'all see that? Because my blush is now too faint after blending, I'm just going to go in with this pink. See how pigmented it is. Damn, so pigmented. This is Sephora lip stick. It was a gift. I got some gifts from them because we bought stuff over $1,000. Before you come for me and say you bought makeup over $1,000, no, it was makeup and perfumes. So we got lots of gifts. They even gave me a Burberry foundation, which is like 10 shades lighter than me. 10 shades. I don't know what their plan for me is. But no, I don't subscribe to skin bleaching, Sephora. Should have looked at my skin tone before giving me a Burberry foundation. I didn't even know it was a foundation until I got, I think until I was packing the day before I left Singapore. I don't even think it's my mom's shade. And my mom is way lighter than, like way lighter than I am. Yo, my husband is ready, so I need to wrap up. Oh, babe, your gist has reached my father. Mm-hmm. Don't let me go and get dressed. Oof. All right, guys. So this is the full look. On days like this, my name is not just Vanessa. My name is Munye Yudi. Munye Yudi. You know. Yeah, I know y'all can't see my leg, but I'm putting on some black slippers heels, to match the whole thing. So it's time for me to go. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Bye.